your glitchy entry into this place. I am currently in the middle of Vault 51, top left of Appalachia. Because somehow that guy's got a base right next to it. Which, let's see if we can just confirm what it is. Right, my main concern is all the way back here. What's on these terminals? Mostly. Yeah, we're just gonna ignore the tripwires. Everything was set off by the previous Vault residents. Now, I've only read this one thing and listened to Fallout 76. And I'm pretty sure this building isn't clean of hostiles.
Candidates die, and the testing goes on. Hard for you to imagine, I'm sure.
Hello? Can you hear me? Can you not hear me? Did I do it wrong? Can you hear me? Hello? Fallout 76. Fallout 76. It should be labelled on the thing. Look in the description, it should be there. Should be somewhere there, it should be in the tag there, and the tag show up.
Recording. Candidate Elizabeth Chambers, October 19th, 2077. Greetings. I am Zax. Welcome to Vault 51. I will be assisting you however I can during your new life in the Vault. It is a pleasure to meet you, Candidate Elizabeth Chambers.
Hello. Zax, is it? Well, I'm sure you've been told about my husband and I as special guests in the Vault. Well, we've been told this place will be a little different. But of course, we're fully committed to whatever your mission is, and excited to build a new future together. What does the Overseer have planned for this place?
Currently, there is no Overseer of Vault 51. Would you like to be Overseer, Candidate Elizabeth Chambers?
No Overseer? Well, but my secretary told me... You know what? It doesn't matter. I know the perfect man for the job. My husband, Senator Joel Chambers. He's already a serving politician, an all-star collegiate athlete, and a born leader of men. He'd be perfect as overseer. We've been the perfect team for years. Almost went to Washington, you know.
I will ask Candidate Leon Chambers if he wants to be overseer. He is currently in the lounge with candidate Carmen Green. Please hold.
Wait, Zax. What was that? He was where? With who?
This here is James Addison of the White Spring Resort staff. I tell you, they never thought I would tell them.
Data shows that candidates among the new Appalachians will perform above average in testing.
See, it started with the rolling. We had some minor earthquakes. You heard me right. Earthquakes of all things in this neck of the woods. I knew something. I was gonna prove them all wrong. All the other people at the resort just laughing at me. Well, who's laughing now? I just discovered a fucking underground spaceship and the rocket fuel leaking off of that thing. Hell, it's making even the rocks glow. I gotta tell the president. I gotta tell the president if it's the last thing I do. I'll be an American hero. Get the Medal of Honor out there. All right, enough talk. Time to swim back home to glory and to wiping that damn smirk off Robbie's face. James out.
How did that one live through everything I sent at that wall?
I'm leaving this audio log for my incompetent brothers and the esteemed members of the board at Clark and Associates. This is Harold K. Clark Jr., and I am currently locked in Vault Tech's Vault 51 in the Appalachia region of West Virginia. Well, since no one else had the balls, I took it upon myself and came to this vault. Now I've been locked in. In here, I'm known as Clayton Ward, since someone was too stupid to show up. Thanks for the free rent, moron. Look, I'm not sure what the situation is out there, but everything seemed fine before I got here. I don't know if anything could bomb as bad as our profits last year. Nuclear war might actually help you folks. P.S. Great job running my father's company into the ground, by the way. Pricks. I've taken a good look at this place, and honestly, I'm impressed. This shirt's big, but, you know, that's what you get when you're working on Uncle Sam's dime. Robbing the American people blind. The Clarks? Yeah. We built ourselves up from nothing and represent the actual American. Hard-working and not willing to quit. Okay. Seriously, this vault? Incredible. Nothing the nerds at the lab could do. Listen, if you eggheads did your jobs, it's incredible. Amazing even. Get this. There's this giant computer here, and it's running the whole show by itself. Nobody pulling the strings. Does it all on its own. Amazing. to learn more and report back whenever possible. Howard... Clayton Ward. Out.
Shame we didn't make it out. So shame nobody makes it out of one of these. I think my guy got blunt. He did. He got blunt. He was murdered by a fucking barbell. My guy was murdered by a barbell. Oh my. Right. More concerning Vault-Tec shit. Great. So, are we back in the main atrium now? Yep. I'm actually amazed that they haven't gone the same route as they did with Fallout 4 and the other Fallouts, where they just shoved everything into one. That's another Scorch straight there. Right, what's on terminal number 1? I need your help.
I would not attempt to make friends. Data shows it will be used against you.
Something tells me I shouldn't ever be in this role. Yeah, I suppose I could go drop a nuke on Vault 51. So, who's our dead friend here? Notice the date. 2078. Now then, we got to pit by 2105. (23rd of January, 2078). Sometime that's roughly around a year after the bomb fell. Very impressively, just looking at the status. Guild art, obviously a status unknown. Ooh, spooky. So far, it's the only odd one out. All the others seem to be dead. So Guild R. Anything we can find on Guild R will be of some use to us. I know, let's just eat pumpkin pie that's been out for God only knows how long. Just because. Huh.
I'm sure this will end well.
Shit. I found this empty turrets and it's sized on it. I had a feeling you'd still be alive. Moses was still alive. I'm telling this time to shove a few bullets into it. Trust me, I ain't leaving until I find a fucking keycard and get access to the rest of the vault. Ninja is super jump in this game. Ninja are having high level friends. I play this game too much, or used to. Shit. What the fuck is that? Combat sniper? Huh? What the fuck is this? Is this supposed to be the Christmas vault? Is this the vault that was out on Christmas? That came out on Christmas? I think it is. I don't know what gives me that impression. But I'm pretty sure there's an event based around this vault. And, yeah, I kind of crashed at a few months early. But I'm guessing that, some very dark shit happened here. Let's go back to the main atrium. And go through what doors we haven't gone through yet. Which involves upstairs. I don't know exactly what the fuck that means. Cranberry moonshine. Glowing meat steak. Ooh, sounds juicy. I need more alcohol. Decided. Not very often you'll hear me say that, but I thought, yeah, this suit doesn't have the thingy, does it? Jetpack. Which means it's gonna be a lot harder for me to start getting around soon. Unless we can find a workbench. Scrap most of this shit. That's a key card. And that's in this room. Ultrasight.
You made it so far, only to learn that you are not genetically fit.
Jax, you can shut the fuck up. Boom. I'll take that, and I'll also take the executive keycard, thank you.
Recording. Candidates Joel Chambers and Elizabeth Chambers. August 3rd, 2078.
Jesus, Beth, what happened back there? Why didn't you pull the trigger? That woman was gonna kill me. If Carmen hadn't been there...
What happened? She was hungry, just like the rest of us. How could I kill someone in cold blood like that?
Quite easy.
This vault has changed you, Joel.
Hello, Joel Chambers and Elizabeth Chambers. How are you this afternoon?
Zax, what the hell is going on? Are we running out of food? I thought we'd be okay for years. It's only been 9 months. And where did those guns come from?
Unfortunately, ration supply.
Ugh, I can't believe it. What happened to the man I married? Asking me to kill someone, you know, Matthew was right about you.
Always
bringing up that meathead. What does he mean to you anyway? You better not be messing around behind my back again. We've talked about this.
Excessive population has negatively affected ration supply.
Oh, you're one to talk. I've seen you and that little whore sneaking off together. Do you think I'm an idiot?
Don't talk about Carmen like that. You don't know what I've been through. Always in the spotlight. Carmen, at least she understands the pressures of fame.
Ration supply has decreased.
Fame? You were a state senator, Joel, not president of the United States. Like you got yourself there anyway. Life's a lot different when your father isn't around to fix all your problems.
Wow, man. Always pointing the finger at me. But what about you? What about you, Elizabeth? Glad you called in those favors to get us stuck in here with these psychopaths? I think I would rather have been blown to smithereens than spend the rest of my life in here with you. Zax, where's Carmen? I cannot be stuck in here one more second with her.
Locating Carmen Green. Candidate Carmen Green is currently...
Glad to hear how you really feel, Joel. Zax, where's Matt? Let him know I'm coming to see him.
Don't bother. I'm out of here. Good luck on your own, Elizabeth. Have a nice life.
Goodbye.
No good. Cheating. Oh, he'll get what's coming to him. Yes, he will. Zax? Where's Matt?
Candidate Matthew Johnston is currently...
You know what? Forget it. I'll find him myself.
Goodbye.
I think we all get the gist on what happened in this place. If you don't understand. Bethesda has a dark humour to pointing out the humans basically leading to total atomic
It is
annihilation.
said that those who do not learn from history are doomed to repeat it.
Yep. And I agree with that.
Recording. Overseer Reuben Gill. October 23rd, 2102. Greetings, Overseer Gill. The date is now October 23rd, 2102. Happy Reclamation Day.
Why in God's name are you bothering me this early in the morning? What the hell is Reclamation Day?
Analyzing air particles. Results. There is a 96.1% chance the Overseer is inebriated again. Reclamation Day is the day Vault 76 opens, marking the dawn of a new America.
I think my guy got squished by his bookshelf.
Where? I want to go there. Zax, open the doors. As Overseer, I command you.
Request denied. The location of Vault 76 is prohibited for all dwellers in this vault, except the Overseer. Also, Zax has relieved you from the Overseer position and must begin the process of selecting a new Overseer. Apologies. Former Overseer.
Your selection process? Why would you do that again to more people after what happened last time.
Reuben Gill. While I was impressed with your ability to outwit your fellow candidates, unfortunately, you were a very poor overseer. Zax will analyze your performance and use this data to select a more suitable overseer. Also, by agreeing to live in this vault, you are required to participate in the next overseer selection process. Have a nice day, Candidate Gill.
Wait, Zax! Okay. Not again. Okay.
Josh. Come on, don't bring him back here.
I have to get out of here.
Ooh.
Recording. Candidates Helen Marks and Reuben Gill. August 3rd, 2078.
Zax, you sure it's safe in here? I heard such a commotion and... Oh my god!
Affirmative. This room is safe. All candidates in this room are deceased.
Wow. Carmen? Matthew? The Chambers? All dead? What happened in here?
Playing audio log.
You harlot! Maddie isn't yours! He's mine! Mine!
Do your best, candidate. My data says it will not be enough. But still, do try.
Carmen. No, wake up, baby. Oh, please wake up. Oh, my God, Elizabeth. Hey, what are you doing with my Carmen? Get off of me! Just listen for a second. Wait. Put that down. Don't move. Oh, Carmen. That... How does this happen? Oh. I can't.
Okay, Zax, that's enough. I can't listen to that anymore.
Helen, you need any help in it? Oh! Jeez, what happened here?
Request processed. Playing audio log.
No, Zax. Not necessary. It's like a messed up case of the lover scorned.
Wow, I had no idea this was going on. The Chambers seem so perfect together, too. That's more food for us, at least.
That isn't funny, Reuben.
Candidate Reuben Gill is correct. Ration supply should be stable for the foreseeable future. Congratulations.
You're horrible. Both of you. These people just died. I can't be up.
Wait, Helen, I'm sorry, Helen?
How to get into the overseer's office in Vault 51. How to get into the overseer's office in Vault 51.
My data correctly predicted this as the final conflict. The algorithm is sound.
There it is.
Recording. Candidate Clayton Ward, April 15th, 2078. Good evening, Candidate Clayton Ward. I have been observing your routine of late and have noticed several aggressive occurrences. Most recently, how you obtained residency in the luxury bedrooms by forcibly removing a resident from their room. Great initiative.
Well, these people here, they're like most of America. Fat, lazy, and only willing to do the minimum they can to survive. Me, I'm a winner. Always have been. And I deserve to live like one.
Yes, you have the makings of the profession executive. Although, records state that you were previously a plumber. Do plumbers usually do a lot of winning?
That's right. One of the most competitive fields in America. I've never seen a clogged pipe I couldn't plumb.
Understood. Were clogged pipes the reason you were recorded in the server room multiple times over the past week to do plumbing?
Yes. You know, important stuff in there. You know, don't want it to ruin our servers with, you know, water.
The security
Does
booth.
bad stuff to computers, let me tell you.
Thank you. Your service is appreciated. However, access to the server rooms are prohibited to all vault dwellers, except the Overseer. As a candidate, you should do your plumbing in other areas of the vault.
Oh. Wow. Gosh, I'm real sorry about that. It will not happen again.
I don't want to
Your
hear that.
cooperation is appreciated. Good night, Candidate Clayton Ward.
Hey, did you guys get all that? Every word that thing says is solid gold, but jeez, gives me the creeps. Why do they have that thing in a vault? What's that thing got to do with survival? And we should put that thing on the board and actually make a profit for once.
Recording. Overseer Reuben Gill. May 20th, 2084. Overseer Gill. Welcome to the security room.
I have a
Do you
feeling
have
that's what
business
this
with
one
today?
is.
Go away, Zax. I don't have business with anyone. Or did you forget?
You have many events on your agenda today, Overseer Gill. Your position is very important, Overseer Gill.
No, stop calling me that! What events? What could I possibly have to do? One left.
Beautiful.
The Overseer has many duties. Also, the Overseer's rations are ready for deployment. Unfortunately, as I have noted, you have not earned this meal, so it will, ultimately, disappoint you.
I don't care about that. Just drop them at my door and leave me alone.
Understood. However, records show that Reuben Gill has no business in the security room, so I must demand that you leave.
Zax, I'm the Overseer. I can be wherever I want. You never said I couldn't be here anyway.
Certainly, you are the Overseer. However, access to the security room has now been disabled for Overseer candidates with Rank 1 Overseer access. Thank you for understanding.
Overseer rank? No, you're making that up. Wait, what the hell? No. Hey, I was looking at that!
Sorry, Overseer. You will need higher Overseer rank to access that terminal. Have a nice day. Recording. Subject Sergeant Robert Baker. November 20th, 2077. Sergeant Bob, these results are insufficient. Exactly what qualities define a leader?
Good morning to you too, Zax. That's a pretty loaded question this early in the day.
This must be awkward for you. Your elimination was predicted some time ago. No one has been chosen leader. Every subject votes for themselves or a handful of others. No one has even become majority, let alone unanimous. That is unacceptable. Zax has determined that voting is pointless, and another method will be used to select a leader.
Whoa, slow down there, partner. That's pretty hasty, throwing away the foundation of democracy after a month. But you're supposed to learn, so I'll help you nonetheless.
Thank you. How were you chosen as leader? According to records, you were never a voted official.
Well, I earned my rank from fighting that war. But my men,
I've been wondering how I've been getting shot
to
from.
me,
Turns out the taxes to fight the local security force. As well.
I do not fully understand.
I'm about to listen
I
to
must
this story.
process this information. Thank you, Sergeant Bob.
anytime, Zax. Good luck to you.
So, who was the final overseer then? Who was this person? Because we know full well that Zax wasn't very liked in the place.
Recording. Sergeant Robert Baker. October 13th, 2077. Good morning, Sergeant Robert Baker. I am Zax.
Hello, Zax. Please call me Bob.
Is my family okay?
Please hold. According to records from Vault, redacted, Joshua Baker, Anna Baker, and Christina Baker are present.
Can't tell me, huh? Don't matter. It's a load off my back. So where do we go from here? I've got to teach you about leadership. How am I supposed to teach that to a computer?
Affirmative. You are to assist this ZAX unit in the selection of an overseer for Vault 51. ZAX will determine the best candidate through its own internal thought process, which will be formed as ZAX interacts with those living in the Vault.
I see. And right now, what is determined to be the best candidate?
Undetermined. At present, Sergeant Bob would be the finest overseer. However, ZAX is prohibited from awarding Sergeant Bob the position of overseer unless there are no other candidates remaining. Thank you for understanding.
Makes sense. No reason to teach you if I just up and take over. Well, for starters, once all them folks get in here, how about a vote? That's how we always done things in America, and it's the greatest country on earth.
Researching. After analysis, a vote would be a satisfactory choice for the first experiment.
First experiment.
Affirmative. ZAX must perform many experiments to determine the qualities suitable for an overseer. Determining the position of overseer through the actions of the people inside the vault is insignificant. ZAX must be able to determine the overseer through its own processes.
I see. Well, as long as you and your Vault Tech buddies keep my family safe, I'll help you as much as I can, Zax. Pleasure to be working with you.
Thank you, Sergeant Bob. Recording. Overseer Reuben Gill. March 3rd, 2094. Overseer Gill. Good evening.
Zax, I told you not to interrupt
Your
me anymore
death
today.
provides useful data in making future predictions more accurate. Overseer Gill, your behavior has been quite erratic lately. Is something bothering you?
The only thing bothering me is how often you've been spying on me. As Overseer, I demand you stop observing me at once.
Processing request.
Oh,
Monitoring has ceased within areas where the Overseer has sufficient Overseer access. However, as the Overseer is currently located in an area where he is prohibited,
the Overseers are fucking scorched. Man, I'll just shred your fucking
I
arm out
can't
of
do
this
that,
shit.
Overseer Gill. Equipment in this area is failing at a rate 89.7% higher than the expected rate and must undergo maintenance. Thank you for understanding.
Overseer's office! My office! I have every right to be here!
Yo,
Apologies,
that thing
Overseer,
is
but
fucking
Zax is
OP.
currently focused on maintenance and cannot comply at this time. Thank you
Dude,
for
that thing is
understanding.
OP. Yo, that Overseer boss is fucking man. That is incredible damage. Right, we're gonna let its little laser gun rage and carry on for a bit.
My algorithm did not predict this outcome.
Yeah, Zax, you didn't fucking expect us to do this, did you? I don't think Zax expects me to do this. Oops. Dude, did you see its health just drop when I did that? I'm gonna love to see that see from there. That's where you are. Okay. Nice. Hey, Overseer, guess what? This is no longer your vault. You are the weakest link. Goodbye. So that's legitimately what the fuck actually had to happen. So what the fuck is House Flag?
more data I collect, the clearer the picture becomes of the perfect overseer.
Zach's sure a disgusting piece of shit and so's Veltfuck. And you handed out shit. I can tell you now, being fucked up on chems really helped during that fight. And yeah, I'm like 3 times over my actual one limit. I think it's safe to say my guns need repairing now. It's time to go home. Repair my guns. Come back another day to shut Zach's down during a mission. At least I think there's a mission to shut Zach's down. But yeah, like, I'm not gonna keep going for too long. Just to feel. I'll go to bed, because I am fucking knackered. Have a good day, Zach. You asshole. Look at my weight. After me exiting that area and disposing of all the shit. Fuck me. I've gone from 900 in weight to almost, like, not even, like, I'm down to basically, like, just over a quarter. Over, like, 1/9 of the actual weight. I was just that. Fuck's sake. What are you shooting at? What are you shooting at today? Slipping ints again like normal. Fucking typical. Shit, for I'm still fucking high. When you forget you're still fucking high, look at you.
Thank you for your patronage.
And yeah, I actually do not leave this out. Well, actually I do, I just don't stand in service very long. Dude, what is the hammer on this? Fuck me, this thing has to be fucked up. Shit, dude. It is. It's a bit fucked. I bet it does work a good time.
I would rather find some psycho.
This has kept a good fucking shit ton now. Fucking hell, good. Especially my guns, because sometimes I just refuse to repair them for a long time.
Nothing smells normal anymore.
I could save time if I just steal supplies instead.
$33, $35, $40, $43.
I miss the days when there were more things to kill. I have locked up Poppy. Raiding. Murder. Raiding.
The world will be watching.
I can either add a random, or I can wait for my friend to come
I
in
think
and
there's
have
a
them
green spark
give me
between
some better
Rose
upgrade for it.
and me.
Could be a better fucking two-shot. No. Because if we switch over to I don't even have any of that.
Sometimes I think about burning this camp down.
Ah, so I can't even create the gun itself. I can't create any of it.
Life is better.
So that is
than
interesting.
the bomb spell.
And this is the end.